The book of Deuteronomy. You peoples are the special peoples of Lord Yahweh. Lord Yahweh told me to tell you guys that you can't cut yourselves or shave yourselves on your head and stuff for dead peoples. Lord Yahweh doesn't like when you do that stuff. Lord Yahweh said that you can eat these aminals on this list, mostly about hoofs and chewing cud, which sounds pretty gross, but Lord Yahweh says it's okay. Didn't we go over this already, Looney Tunes? Oxes, sheepses, goatses, deerses, and gazelleses. But don't eat these icky gross animals. Camelses, rabbitses, or rock badgers, or pigs. Gross! Obviously, someone's never had a bacon burger or a BLT. You can eat fish with scales, but no gross-looking lobsters or clams or things with no scales. You can eat some birdses, but not the ones on this list. Owls, hawks, falcons. I seem to remember this list in Leviticus. Is this a repeat? Do not eat aminals that have died natural deaths that are just laying there by the side of the road. That's icky and gross, and you leave those aminals to the foreigners living among you. Stupid foreigners. Next, we move on to tithings. Wait a minute, hold on there, Looney Tunes. Back the train up. You totally forgot the part about not cooking a baby goat in its mother's milk. Oh yeah, don't do that thing Satan said neither. That is totally icky and gross too. So, tithings. You have to set aside 1/10 of your harvest and eat the stuff from that 1/10 of your harvest. Your grain and wine and olive oil and cattle and sheep and goats when Lord Yahweh tells you to. You need to eat it then. You need to give some to the Levites, since those guys don't own land, and they have special jobs, remember, that Lord Yahweh gave them. And you should also give food to widows and orphans and foreigners. If you do that, then Lord Yahweh will bless you. Hey, that was nice of G-Man to tell you to take care of widows and orphans and icky foreigners and stuff like that. So listen up, you peoples. Every 7 years, you must cancel your debts with your fellow Israelites. You can still tell foreigners to pay their debts, though. So none of your peoples should be poor if you observe all of the commandments of Lord Yahweh. You can lend monies to other peoples, though, that aren't Israelites, but never borrow from foreign peoples around you. Be generous to the peoples in other lands. Give freely and unselfishly to the peoples of Lord Yahweh's that are in need. Hey, Looney Tunes, is this the part about slavery in the Bible that's totally different from any other slavery that people might want to bring up? Shut up, Satan! When one of the peoples, male or female, sell themselves to you as a bondsman or servant, but not a slave, stupid Satan, they are not your slaves for 6 years. But in the 7th year, you let them go free, but don't let them go empty-handed. You need to give them sheepses and goatses and grain and wine and stuff. Remember, you peoples, you were once slaves in Egypt. But those not slaves/bondsmen who want to stay with you and your family can be your slaves for life if they want to. But you have to pierce their ear. Otherwise, they can leave after 6 years. Okay. So set aside the firstborn aminals and don't make them work like the other aminals. You need to slaughter them once a year with Lord Yahweh. Those aminals can't have any defects. But you don't get to eat blood neither, because that's icky and gross.